actually use crypto.
We're live day 2 at Futuristic Blockchain Conference, and I have the pleasure of speaking with Tennyson Singer, the Executive Director of SafeBets. SafeBets is the prediction platform powered by collective intelligence. Nice to meet you, big dog.
Great to meet you, Walter.
Yeah,
Pleasure
man.
to be with you.
Yeah, man. Tell us what kind of drew you into blockchain, futures, and a little bit, of course, your prediction marketing.
Absolutely, delighted to. So, I'm sure you're familiar with the growing predictions market. It's booming right now.
Oh, yeah,
the major players are Kalshi and Poly Market, right? At SafeBets, we actually have a different business model. So, with Poly Market, with Kalshi, if you make a prediction there, it's a zero-sum game, right? So if you're correct, you win money, but someone who is wrong loses their money, right? So there's always a winner, there's also always a loser. With SafeBets, we actually have a totally different model, one that we feel is quite innovative and honestly quite disruptive. I'm happy to tell you a little more about it.
Yeah, of course, right? Of course, Bitcoin itself was a disruptive technology,
Absolutely.
And we saw where that was going, and people didn't really understand. And now we're here in 2026, and I think that next 10-year leg up is going to be huge. And now, of course, prediction marketing has been going up the roof. Like everyone's like, "Where's LeBron going? Is he going to the Heat or a traffic light? Or is it going to change like colors?"
Absolutely,
like, it's amazing to
anything with a verifiable outcome, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So with our model at SafeBets, we don't ask for your credit card information. We don't ask for your bank account. You quite literally cannot risk your own money, meaning you can't financially harm yourself. So it's a very innovative model. When you sign up via our platform at safebets.world, your account is loaded with 100 of our utility tokens, right? So you get basically 100 house tokens. The cost of each prediction that you make is 1 token, right? So you take one of the house tokens, you make a prediction. If you're correct on that prediction, you'll win back our utility token, which is called Unicoin. So if the prediction's very complicated, it'll cost you 1 house token to make that prediction. If you're right across the board on a very complicated prediction, you might win back 10 Unicoin, you might win back 20 Unicoin, you might win back 50 Unicoin, right? Now, Unicoin is, again, it's our utility token. It's slated for an ICO in September. Right now, it's trading pre-ICO at 10 cents per token. But we're confident that the market's going to dictate the value of Unicoin come September. So right now we're inviting people around the world to jump onto the platform, start making smart predictions. You have essentially 100 chances to make a prediction. If you're wrong 100 times, you run out of that gas fee token. But at that point, you can refer a friend and you'll get some more tokens to keep predicting. You can predict on different things. You can speculate on the price of Bitcoin. You can speculate on the price of Ethereum. You can speculate on the price of gold. We just ran a huge tournament for the World Cup where people were predicting on different rounds of the World Cup, various scores, various outcomes, various teams that were going to win. Just last week, our first, second, third place predictors, respectively, won 1 million Unicoin, $10,000 cash, 500,000 Unicoin, $10,000
That's
cash,
incredible.
and 250,000 Unicoin, $10,000 cash. So it really does pay to be right on this platform. But again, what's unique about it is you're not risking your own money. If you want to know how we make money in that equation, I'm happy to explain that as well.
No, I love that you built something where helps out your investors and keeps them safe, keeps them when they feel like, God forbid, if anything happens, there is some type of recovery, and you guys are making it. You guys are tokenizing your brand as well, all at the same time. And I haven't heard anything this unique ever, so I'm definitely very more intrigued to learn more. But
I appreciate that.
But what really kind of drew you into blockchain, and what's your perspective evolved from the early days to now we are now 26?
Sure. So I'll say that it's an interesting place, SafeBets, because it obviously harnesses the power of the prediction market right now. We utilize cryptocurrency as the reward system that enables our proposition to the market, but it's the blockchain that actually underscores each prediction you make. So Walter, if you hop on and you start predicting every morning, the blockchain in our system is going to verify the accuracy of each of your predictions over time. Now here's where it gets interesting, right? The whole thing is built on the thesis that if you incentivize large segments of the population to start predicting at no risk to themselves, a tier of forecasters will emerge that's right far more than they're wrong. We call that the Oracle tier. So if we asked everyone at this conference to start predicting, there'd be a small tier of 1% to 2% of predictors who'd be right far more than everyone else who would ultimately be wrong. That's the currency that we're interested in. It's the collective intelligence signal created by that top 1% of forecasters. That value, that data is worth its weight in gold. Again, we call that the collective intelligence signal. And down the line, when we get to scale and we have millions of users, we plan on trading on that data via affiliate brokerages, using the profits from those trades to incentivize that top tier of predictors, and also giving back some of the profits to the whole SafeBets community to grease the wheels of commerce. So it's a really interesting play. There's a short-term value, which is to say right now you can hop on and earn Unicoin for predictions at no risk to yourself. And in the long term, we hope we can appeal to users around the world and start creating that collective intelligence signal at the very upper echelon of forecasters who are accurate and start profiting from that data, if that makes sense. One final point, as I'm sure you're aware, all over the world prediction markets are banned today. We can use them together in the United States if we want to. Here in Canada, there are restrictions on Polymarket. There are restrictions on...
Come on, Canada,
Alfie,
make it happen.
right? There are over 80 countries around the world where prediction markets are considered gambling, so you can't engage in that platform, in that kind of activity. With SafeBets, we can waltz into those markets overnight and we hope win because, again, we're not classified as a traditional sports betting or gambling product, and we're not classified as a traditional prediction market, right? So when we think about the amount of users that this product can address and reach, it's truly in the hundreds of millions, if not billions, because this is a predictions platform that's truly for the masses, and it doesn't matter what the local regulations are. We can operate legally in virtually every country around the world. So it's a lot to unpack, but it's a totally unique model. It's very disruptive.
Yeah.
And we're confident that the sky's the limit.
No, dude, I'm listening. I'm like, wow. I'm like, you got me now convinced. I was like,
Thank you,
I might not get into prediction marketing and
hey, if it's
trading.
risk-free, why not, right?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, wait a minute.
You can earn some Unicoin if you're right.
That's it, you know? But no,
I appreciate that. Yeah.
No, the fact that you guys are starting, to tokenize the prediction marketing,
exactly,
right now platform is where it's at, because I think that's gonna get. I was even talking to my partner Brandon, Kick Crypto, on our show, and I was like, dude, I see that the new trading is this. It's prediction marketing. It's the new
booming industry.
It's the new like degen or people getting into trading first, right?
Totally.
At all costs, because people were like, wait a minute, you made what? You made this, and we saw sports gambling get really huge, right?
Absolutely.
So why not prediction?
Prediction is like kind of the new evolution of that.
It is.
On the day of the World Cup final last week, there was $18 billion wagered via prediction markets in one single day on one single game. Wow. So it's very disruptive. The sports betting platforms are nervous. They're trying to get involved in predictions themselves.
Yes.
But again, all of these platforms, everything we're talking about, they're built on people risking their money and ultimately losing more than they win, right? Ultimately, it's a zero-sum game. For every correct predictor, there's also an incorrect predictor who's losing their money. With the SafeBets model, it's completely different in that you never risk your own finances, right? There's no way to financially harm yourself. We're rewarding predictors who are correct, who are accurate, and if you're wrong, you lose a house token. No sweat.
Listen, I want safe bets always, and I love that you guys definitely called it that. So appreciate everything that you're doing. Come here to Canada. It's like, hey, Canada. You guys need to open up this market, man. He's building over here at SafeBets.
Sure.
So where can we find your socials or your website so people can learn about this and get involved? And right now it's only in the United States, right?
That's actually incorrect. So we launched at the end of April.
Okay.
The platform is now live around the world. Okay. You can go to safebets.world. You can create an account. Again, you don't need to enter your credit card information. You put your email address in, you enter a quick code, and you can start predicting on Bitcoin prices, on Ethereum prices, on gold prices. We're adding more sports every month. We hope to add an entire vertical in politics come November, so you can start predicting on who you think will win local elections, national elections, etc. Yeah, and it's really a platform for the world, again, because we're not restricted by local law. We're not a traditional gambling product. So hop on, see how accurate your forecasts are. If they prove to be right, you'll win some Unicoin. And again, Unicoin is slated for ICO in September. So it's an exciting moment for sure.
Well, definitely, guys, check out Unicoin. And of course, if you want a safe bet, check out SafeBets.
Thanks, Walter. We really appreciate it. It's great to be here with you.
Oh, man, you rocked it out, man.
Thank you so
Amazing
much.
interview, guys. Check out SafeBets.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.